All right, so we're diving into your notes today, and wow, looks like someone has a serious case of wanderlust. Adirondack glamping, huh?
My favorite. Okay, let's see. Glampful. Smart choice.
You've even got a whole step-by-step guide laid out here. Color me impressed.
Always a good sign. Planning is key, especially with a peak season getaway in mind. Which, by the way, props for thinking ahead. Those prime spots get snatched up quick.
Makes sense. Okay, before we get into the nitty-gritty, gotta ask, what's the appeal here? Why glamping? Why Glampful? Why the Adirondacks? Spill.
Love it. Okay, so your notes say best of both worlds. And honestly, that's what I hear most from first timers.
Yeah, that whole comfort and no hassle thing. Who doesn't love that? But there are tons of glamping spots popping up left and right. And what makes Glampful stand out?
Well, for starters, their location is prime. Tucked right into the heart of the Adirondacks, you've got lakes, mountains, those gorgeous fall colors, and Glampful itself. They've got everything from luxury tents to yurts, even these adorable little cabins.
And let me tell you, you've done your homework.
Well, you know what they say, a prepared glamper is a happy glamper. But all this planning, gotta ask, what's the damage?
Hmm.
You've got a budget outlined here, $1,500 for a long weekend with a group of 4.
Yeah, that's the ballpark figure. But you know me, I'm
Yeah.
all about that treat yourself life.
May I just say, excellent call on budgeting in that local craft beverage scene. Okay, so maybe add a little wiggle room there. Let's talk itinerary, because wow, you have a lot circled.
Right. We've got fishing on Great Sakanaga Lake, horseback riding, and hold on, llama yoga.
Don't even get me started on the llama yoga. That's actually on my bucket list. But seriously, this is where things get fun. What are your must-dos?
Okay, so llama yoga aside for now, I'm loving this mix of classic Adirondack adventures and more unique offerings. Like you've got horseback riding right next to a drive-in. Is that a saloon?
The Cowboy Up Saloon. Don't underestimate a good theme night. But you're right, Glampful does a fantastic job of blending that rustic charm with modern entertainment. And you've even got options for some downtime. That sunflower maze. Insta-worthy for sure.
All right, well, I'm sold. But I did want to circle back to those nearby attractions you mentioned. Looks like antique shops, blueberry farms. Did any of these pique your interest?
You know, I'm a sucker for a good antique shop. You never know what treasures you'll unearth.
And let's be real, who can resist a fresh blueberry pie straight from the source?
Exactly. This is what I mean about maximizing that experience.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, bookmarking that. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Expert advice right there. It's so easy to get caught up in the...
But that's why we do this, right? To help you avoid decision fatigue when you should be out there, striking a yoga pose with a llama.
Cannot believe llama yoga is a real thing, but hey, I'm here for it. And on that note, I think we've covered the what and the how of this glamping getaway.
But the why is just as important, you know?
Truth. Are you seeking relaxation, adventure, a break from the everyday?
Because those are all valid reasons.
Honestly, with this itinerary, I think you'll find a little bit of everything.
I love that. Now, one final thought for you to consider as you put the finishing touches on your plan. Think about the energy flow of your trip. Will certain activities leave you feeling energized or completely wiped?
Such a good point. Maybe schedule that llama yoga session after a relaxing afternoon at the sunflower maze.
Now you're thinking. You've clearly put in the work, and I have a feeling this trip is going to be one for the books.
And remember, the perfect itinerary is the one that speaks to your wanderlust.
Now go forth and glamp.